Strange climbed out of the shaft, ever upwards, until he could have sworn he shook hands with God himself. The end of the shaft was covered in cobwebs, and Strange punched through them like a midsummer hymen. Unlike the caves below, and his childhood growing up in his mother's house, this room was bright and well lit. Strange was back in the factory now. Far in the distance, he could see the railroad tracks that stretched over the room. Only a few feet from Strange to the future train express itself, sturdy, financially stable, and reeking of the alcohol that powered it. Just like his mom, standing on the platform, alone, was the sexiest cardboard box he'd ever seen. So shapely and curvy. It was about this time that Strange realized the box was in fact Mantron, and he quietly suppressed his homoerotic tendencies, just like Mom had taught him.
I really need to see a therapist about my mom.
Strange reflected. It would be a few moments before Justice and Vincent rejoined him. For now, he was a one-man band, and his instrument was war. Also, the clarinet for a little while, and sometimes the timpani. Strange crossed over to the platform in a mere 3 big boy steps.
Mantron!
He yelled, even though he was a foot away from him.
Oh, you're in trouble now, let me tell you.
Strange, you're back!
Out of nowhere, Mantron embraced Strange. He honestly didn't know what to do, but he didn't receive a lot of physical affection as a kid. So he had a boner. A raging one.
Your adorable charms won't work on me.
Strange gave him tough love the only way he knew how, with a karate chop applied directly to the jugular. With a swift stroke of hand-shaped vengeance, Strange disentangled himself from Mantron. Mantron had his own weapons, however. Puppy dog eyes. Strange knew he had to act fast. He wouldn't last long under fire from those sad circles.
Now listen here, you little cardboard critter. You can't just go around murdering and time traveling whenever you damn well please.
Murder? We never heard of fly. The only reason I've been trying to travel to the future is so I can find a sustainable fuel source for all my employees. I haven't told any of them yet, but their power cores won't last forever. Not out here. If we don't find better power sources, we'll go extinct.
Well, that's heavier than a Rhode Island clam chowder. Even if that is true, you can't excuse the worst crime of all, stealing all the townspeople's feel-good juice.
We purchase all our feel-good juice through a local retailer every Wednesday. Look, there he is, right on time. Doesn't look like he brought his liquor order this time, though.
Strange turned to see a man hog-tying, gagged, and bound Justice to the tracks.
Oh, what a coincidence. Anyways, if that's all true, then why does everyone hate y'all so much?
Everyone hates us.
Like a waterfall of sadness, his tears drenched his cardboard armor, and his snot bubbles ballooned outward from his whittled nose.
Ugh, that's just icky.
You know what, Strange? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I'm not actually a robot. I just wanted the other bots to like me. I'd already finished making people friends. Or so I thought.
Strange turned away from the babbling baby, and once again saw Justice on the tracks.
Aw, shit, that's right.
Strange lightly jogged over to Justice and knelt down, ready to rescue her. Suddenly, Justice's eyes went wide.
Yeah, baby, I know. I've gained some muscle since the last time you saw.
With a sickening blow, Strange was knocked unconscious, his signature move. As he faded back into reality, he saw that he too was hog-tied, like a hog who had been tied. Even worse, he was gagged. His freedom of speech had been stolen from him.
I'm angrier than a fucking in a ginger ale hurricane.
He couldn't move at all, not even to turn his head. Behind him, he heard slow, echoing footsteps. A pair of polished, black boots stopped in front of him, so shiny that he could see his own reflection. Strange was immensely relieved. He still looked handsome. The figure crouched down to reveal the face of the now obvious plot twist. Vincent von Bagma himself.
Hello, Strange. Here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna get in that train, and then I'm gonna run you guys over. After that, I'll stop for a light snack, maybe a green salad or something. Go to the future and use the robots that I just reprogrammed to take over the world. Well, all of them except that cardboard robot. I couldn't figure out his circuits, but I'll crack that nut later. Sound good? Great. Doodles.
Vincent strolled over to the future train and got in the conductor's cabin. After a moment, it roared to life. For the first time since 3 p.m., Strange started to panic. The train started to move towards them. He shut his eyes as tight as possible, wishing he wasn't about to get clobbered by a train. The train was closer now. would be over any second. Suddenly, he felt his restraints loosen, and it was pulled out of the way as the train roared past. Strange whirled to the side to see Justice standing beside him, a smug look on her face.
Well, how'd you do that?
This isn't the first time I've been tied up.
Huh. You wanna maybe...
I'm a lesbian, but hey, good hustle out there, kiddo.
Damn it!
Back on the platform, Strange could see Mantron crying himself to sleep like he did every night. He shivered with rage just thinking about what Vincent could have done to him.
Poor old Mantron.
Vincent slowed the train and leaned out the window, facing a snarl.
You were supposed to get splatted. Good thing I have a backup.
His hand appeared out of the window, holding the detonator.
G'day, bitches.
He hit the detonator. Immediately, a massive explosion rocked the ground beneath them. Rubble started to fall from the ceiling, and the earth started to open up beneath them.
Go El Mambar. I mean Tron Boy. I mean Mantron. Trust me, just get him and the other robots out. Big Boss will explain everything.
You got it, partner.
As Strange was turning away, Justice grabbed his arm,
Strange.
Yeah, Justice?
Getting fat.
and just like that, she raced off to help Mantron. The train had almost disappeared out of the factory, his pride wounded. Strange sprinted as fast as he could after it. Just as the last cart was heading out of the cavern, he triple jumped his way onto the back of it.
Could a fat person do that? Bitch.